Hi there everybody, my name's Lloyd, you may know already, and I'm the Union Secretary Treasurer. And what I want to highlight is the fantastic work that students have been doing, especially at the General Meeting. Last month we held a General Meeting where you students turned up and you decided what we should be doing. Well, I can tell you that 22% of you thought that free education was our priority. And that's why we have allocated £1,400 to that campaign to make sure it happens. Tonight, and throughout the rest of the year, your Union Council will be meeting, discussing how to best move on that campaign. Free education, I think, is really important for students to campaign on. In 2009, the government's going to go through a review of fees for students. It was written into the original bill, the original law, that said they had to review it in 2009. Well, a review can go two ways. Well, three ways, I guess. We can stay the same, that's pretty unlikely at the moment. Or we can have a new funding system, one that's fairer, one that's free, the only fair funding system, or we can have increased fees. That's the choice, really. And I think our union, and you thought it too, should be campaigning on free education, fighting not to stay the same, but making sure that we fight, so that education is free at the point of delivery. The international student fees are stopped, are halted and reversed, so they're in line with everyone else. You know, in Scandinavia, international students pay the same as home students. You know, in Ireland, students are fighting to make sure their fees stay the same. We need to join the international struggle. In Greece, students, because they campaigned hard enough, sorry about that, students trying to contact me at all hours. But in Greece, because students campaigned hard enough, accommodation is free for students. And that's why, I guess, 8% of students thought that halls, especially greening your halls, were important. That's why we've devoted £500 and a joint campaign with Ecoversity to make sure all student halls have recycling facilities that are green. The university's building new facilities for you, and climate change is an important part of that. This is why this year we introduced the Ethics and Environment Officer, and 10% of you thought it was important, and that's why we've allocated £600 to running a campaign around climate change. Of course, there are other things that are important to you too. Safety on campus is a vital concern, and we raised it at the highest level in the university, and something's going to be done. We're going to make sure that we get not only better security, but that you feel safer on campus, that this campus is open 24 hours, and that's why we're investing in a brand new building to make sure that it's a vibrant campus throughout the whole of the day, throughout the whole of the year. You weren't very happy about things like Sodexo, your catering company on campus. To be frank, they're pretty crap. That's why, of course, we have made sure that we're moving into a joint company with the university, one where you, eventually, not straight away, we can't move mountains in one go, but eventually we will make sure that students own half of all catering companies, that they benefit from the profits and they get to direct what the companies do. That's what the union's doing at the moment. And throughout the rest of the year you'll see us coming around, SABs on tour every week at management and at School of Health, and regularly in the atrium. Come and chat to us. Come and say what you believe. Because we do feed these things back, and they do change things. We've got two positions available at the moment in the union. One of them's for undergraduates, for Senate. The Senate's a pretty important body. It decides whether your courses should open or shut. And I would encourage you to run for that, to make sure your voice is heard. Last year the union just shut one of the best master's courses in the country in languages, in interpreting and translating. Make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen again, where things just get shut down without student representation, without student voice. Make sure that you get your voice heard and make sure you stand in the Senate elections. Anyway, I hope that you have the best time, and we'll see you Friday night down at Flirt. Or if not, I'm sure we'll see you another time. Thank you.